Good day, YouTube. It is Sunday. It's April 16th, 2017. It was a sunny, beautiful day yesterday. It was sunny this morning, but it's starting to be overcast. We're over at Glenn's Speed Shop. We are hanging out in the solar shed. Yep, the solar shed. Everything out here is 12 volt or run on inverter and powered by the sun. So what are we looking at? A John Deere. Glenn, you are a snapper guy. We're used to red mowers around here. Well, yesterday was an interesting day. I had picked up a snapper push mower for $5 at a yard sale. Took about all of 5 minutes to get it running. I decided to clean up a bunch of my power equipment and loaded my 3 walk-behind snapper mowers and some other power equipment up on the trailer and took it to the car wash, got everything cleaned up, and got to thinking, well, I got all these doing good. It'd be nice to have like another project, like I need a project like a hole in the head. I just love to work on these things. Went on to Facebook. They have a for sale kind of section where things that are for sale in the 40-mile radius, they're all viewable. I popped on there. Guy's got an old Murray riding mower, an old Toro push mower, and this John Deere SX95. And they're all in non-operational condition. He would like to trade all 3 for something that he can mow the yard with. And so I thought, you know what? One of my snapper walk-behinds, I picked it up at a yard sale like 8 years ago. I loaned it to my uncle for like 5 years. I loaned it to a coworker the other day. I don't really use it. It's a good mower, self-propelled rear bagger. Had an engine replacement. It's got a 5-horse Briggs Quantum, just a flathead engine on it. But you know, these old snappers are just great mowers, and people still you know, try to sell them for around $150, so it has some value. And I just cleaned it up, so I hit him up, sent him a picture. He goes, "Yep, come on out." So, long story short, took a little while, but got out there last evening. The Murray junk, the walk behind Toro junk. They were done. They were garbage. And I kind of wrote this little John Deere off too, and I said, you know what, I don't think you have enough here for me to trade you what I brought. So I don't think we're going to be able to make a deal today. And he was cool with it. He just moved into this property and he inherited this stuff. He didn't know anything about it. He tried to get this thing to run and it wouldn't run. So I was leaving and I said, you know what, maybe there's something I can do with the John Deere, because I did notice that somebody did put a new battery in this thing. So, ooh, look at that. And yeah, those things are $30 or better. I said, I'll give you $20 for the John Deere if it'll help you out. And he goes, do it. So I gave him $20. He helped me load it up. I had to unload my push mower, my snapper that I'd brought to trade. And he said, would you sell me this mower for $150? And I thought for a second, I go, well, yeah, I guess I would. Wasn't the deal I started out to make, but what the heck? He goes, can I fire it up? I said, fire it up, mow the grass. So he mowed the lawn with it for a little while, shut her down, peeled out $150. I shut my tailgate, and off I came. So it was kind of late yesterday. I got this home, stuck the battery on the charger, fiddled with it for a little bit. I really thought I was dealing with a wiring issue, so we went to dinner, and I pulled a schematic off the internet and came out to here this morning and tried to sort through the wiring a little bit. I unplugged the kill switch off of the igniter, thinking that might just do it. Well, it didn't. I actually had it running a few times. I realized, you know, what I really have here is a fuel problem, which is, you know, typically what you get. In the process, though, I did a little bit of experimentation that I thought I would share. This has an igniter. If you follow the white wire, gosh, I hope you can see that white wire goes up to an igniter. Kind of see it. It's bolted to the block there. And I thought, while I'm fiddling with this thing, I had my spark checker out and so forth. Let me slip one of those Nova 2 modules on this thing and see if it works. My crowded shed. I'm going to show you what the Nova 2 is. If you're not familiar, so hanging on the wall on that little pegboard right there, that little module right there, that's the Nova 2. If you haven't played with those, they basically replace the points on anything. I currently have one on an 8-horse Briggs & Stratton on my Cushman Scotsman golf cart, and it's working fine. When I bought that one, I bought 2. I drug that one out, and I replaced the ignition module on the this is a Kawasaki engine, and it works fine. So if you have an ignition module that goes out on something, those Nova 2s are in that $20–$25 range. It's been a little while since I bought one, but I don't know what Kawasaki wants for it, but by looking at the other parts online, my guess is it'd be fairly expensive. So this is a 12.5 horse Kawasaki. It's a full pressure oil system with an oil filter. Seems to be a good little motor. I did just get it to the car wash and wash it up. And then I took it home and let the wife ride it around mowing on the backyard. I mowed front and backyard at the house and then brought it back here to the shop. And success. I mean, this thing, after I took the carburetor apart a couple times, okay, 3 times, and got it cleaned out. I wish I wrote down who has a video on rebuilding the carburetor on these Kawasaki engines, but after 2 times of taking this thing out and apart, I just could not find what the problem was, and watched a video. A gentleman was doing a carburetor rebuild that was on a walk-behind commercial mower, and up the center of the carburetor where the main jet is, in this particular carburetor, there are 2 jets. Once you get one of them out, you got to go deeper and get the second one out, and that was exactly what my problem was. Had I not seen this video, I don't know if I'd have found it or not. I just didn't think to look. So anyway, yeah, she runs great. I'd started up at hell. You've heard them run before. I think I'm going to sit down here and make a parts list. The seat is rusted out. Obviously, it's sat outside for a while. So I think I'll order a seat. You know, the body's missing. I don't know, that's a big concern. I know there's one on eBay right now. Maybe. I'll see how I feel. I think it runs good enough to warrant spending a little money on it. My wife actually likes to drive it around at the house. Maybe I won't have to mow every 3 days after work at the house. If she had a little rider, and you know, I just like owning this stuff, so what the heck. So I think I'll sit down and make a list of parts. I need the rest of the air cleaner. It didn't come with it. The tires are, you can see the air in them, they're so rotted. But I believe 3 of the 4 are original to the mower, so I don't think it's seen a ton of use. Not acres and acres and acres. I believe it sat outside in the Einstein that sprayed all the rust with some paint, made it look uglier than it probably was, but it's probably worth a little wire brushing and treat some rust there and put some better greener paint on it. Order up a seat. There's some wiring hacks that's still there. I would probably put some of it back together. I'm not so concerned about the safeties on it, but there is a neutral light and low fuel light on the little dashboard here. Might be cool if they worked. That would be a challenge to put them back together again. So anyway, that is a quick little overview on this John Deere SX95. I'll have to figure out what year it is. What do you think it is? Late 80s, early 90s? There's a tag. There's a tag. I guess I'll figure it out. But there's still some Mickey Mouse stuff I gotta take off of this thing. I've taken some Mickey Mouse stuff off of it already. And we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching my video. And please comment and subscribe, and we'll do this again.